That's a good one to start with because they're completely different words. Today, we're going to be guessing slang from different states. I am from New South Wales.
And I am from WA, the best state.
Yeah, people love to argue about what the words are for things.
People really have state pride. Even when they move away from their state, it's like, no, I still represent my state and everything they stand for.
Literally you. That's Devon.
That's polony.
What the hell is polony?
I feel like a kid would order polony over Devon.
Polony makes no sense to me, sorry.
It's like you named it after a person to make it more appealing.
Like David.
Can I get a David and tomato sauce sandwich?
Maybe let's agree to disagree and we'll just come up with a new name.
David.
As a kid, I had Devon. And so did everyone else in New South Wales, so...
Yeah, well, they can stay in New South Wales and never talk to me, so bye.
Bye.
Oh, choc top.
Choc bomb.
Why is it different? When you go to the cinema and they have the menu and it's like popcorn, you can get like your drink, you can get a meal deal. It says choc top.
Wouldn't that be the
So
same?
ours says choc bomb and gives you the flavours.
The hell, man? How did we get to this point where everything is like different?
I feel like they probably did it on purpose. It's so when we become our own country, it'll be easier.
Choc bomb. Like, what's exploding?
The flavour in your mouth.
There's no explosion of flavor happening. Like, come on.
Choc top is so vanilla. It's like, oh, let's have a choc top. Whereas we're like, yeah, choc bomb.
Nah, I disagree. Choc top, it makes sense. It's like chocolate on the top of your ice cream. It is what it is, not trying to be anything else. Tip. Is that tip?
Chasey.
Chasey?
Yeah.
Well, what do you say when you tip someone? We're like, tip, you're it.
We say, you're it. But chasey, again, you're chasing someone.
I prefer the name Chasey's.
Yes, I win!
It's more fun.
The only one we've agreed on.
Oh, wait. A bubbler?
We call it a drink fountain.
Oh, another opposite-y one where we have a made-up word and you have the real name.
Okay, I get bubbler because some of them actually like bubble, but we used to have ones that were like, they were like this big stream of water.
They've evolved over time. Like they've really just, the technology has advanced.
The drinking fountain technology is, wow.
Nah, bubbler's better. Oh, there are so many names for this, I feel. Like swimmers, cozies.
So we call it bathers.
Bathers? Are you from the UK with your bathers?
So I think we definitely are right about this one because we have so many more beaches than you and our beaches are better.
I feel like bathers is a very limiting term because it implies that you're just going for a bath. Whereas swimmers or cozies, which is short for swimming costume, could be anything. You could do anything in the water.
Could you though? Because that's also a limiting term. Swimmers, you can only swim. What if you want to dive?
Well,
or like surf?
If you're in water, you're swimming unless you're drowning.
It's bathers. I don't know why this is an argument. It just makes sense.
How did we get to one side saying cozies and swimmers and one side saying bathers?
Probably because we just wanted to be different.
At least you can admit it.
Conclusively, I feel like some words from WA are super fun and silly. And I kind of like those ones. And I feel like we should combine them with the silly ones from New South Wales.
Do you want a dinky? We can go to Mufti Day and drink water out of the bubbler. Bring your cozies.
And we can play chasey.
And bring a polony sandwich.
Sanger.
Sanger.
Let us know what other states in Australia have slang rivalries and maybe it'll be in the next video.